Hey everybody, welcome again to Maker Underground. Still the only YouTube channel filmed in my basement. I think it's been a while since I've said the whole thing. I am working on a making stuff video right now, but I just wanted to get out a quick little tips and tricks video. So welcome to another static shot of my lathe. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the tiniest tools. And if you have a Proxon lathe or a similarly sized piece of equipment, you know what I'm talking about. Don't be shy, don't be nervous, whip it out. The MT1 stub taper. Now sometimes tiny tools are a little hard to find, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So if you have a machine that calls for an MT1 stub taper, you've probably had trouble finding anything that didn't come from the manufacturer, and you've maybe felt unfairly tied to those OEM tooling. And, even like Proxon, they have a pretty good offering for their tailstock, but it's not everything you can imagine. And there is a way around that. So if we check out the specs on the standard MT1 taper, that's a Morse taper. That's what the MT is for. If we look at the taper per foot, taper per inch, or the large end diameter, you're actually going to find that the MT1 stub is exactly the same as the MT1. It's just shorter. And that means that we can buy MT1 tooling. So that means that even a regular MT1 tool, it will fit in your tailstock. The problem is that you're going to have your tailstock pretty much all the way out before it's going to seat. But obviously with those similar specifications, what we can do is just knock the end off of an MT1 tool and make it into an MT1 stub. So you're going to want to take off 1 inch to 1.25 inches, and that'll get you down to an MT1 stub. I was able to use an EDM wire, which is great. I also notched this. I wasn't expecting the gap, but it's never been a problem. But yeah, if you're using an angle grinder or a die cutter or something, a cutoff wheel, you're going to want to make sure you don't get that too hot. You don't want to distort the taper. And then afterwards, you're going to want to put a nice chamfer on it so you're not burying a sharp edge into the taper of your tailstock. So that's all I got for you today, guys. See you later.